Hello, my name is Dr. Seun Sowemimo. I just wanted to talk about social distancing and how this can actually work to solve the coronavirus pandemic. I'm going to talk about three things or three ways in which it can help. Number one is by protecting your family. Number two is by limiting the spread of the virus. And then number three is by actually facilitating the medical treatment of cases. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Here in green, we have two cohorts of people. First of all, this is the no social distancing group. Here in green, we have 100 people here, and the assumption is that look, they can move anywhere they want within this boundary. And then this is the social distancing group, also 100 people. But what we've done here is we've separated them into the units. In terms of real world, these units covered in red here would be like your home. You know, all the people in your particular home when they're talking about stay at home. So we have different sizes of families. There's a 7-member family, 3-member family, 2-member family. There's a single guy here, you know, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's take a scenario in which the index is that we start with 3 coronavirus cases. And I'll denote the coronavirus cases with the black ink. So we take one person here, shade them in there with the black. And we shade the corresponding person here. Let's take another random person, let's say in this group here, and try and shade like the corresponding person here. And randomly maybe someone else here. And the corresponding person here. So if we assume a conservative number that on a daily basis an asymptomatic person, that means someone who has no symptoms, can spread the disease to 2 people. So let's see what happens day to day under that scenario. A conservative number can spread it to 2 people. So that means this index person here can spread to these 2 people. Don't fail me now. Okay. And this index person spread to these 2 people. And this index person spread to these 2 people. Okay. On the social distancing side, this index person spread to these 2 people. This person spread to these 2 people, and this person that spread to these 2 people. So as a total, on day 1 of the spread, or let's say day 0 was the 3 people, then day 1, we have now 9 people. And on this side as well, day 0 is 3 people. And day 1 is 9 people on day 1. So day 2, so each of these people now can spread to 2 people. And this person would spread to these 2 people contiguously. This person spreads to 2 people here. And this person spreads to 2 people here. This person, 2 people, this person, 2 people, and this person, 2 people. Here again, 2 people, 2 people, and this person spreads to 2 people. Okay? On the social distancing side, this person cannot spread to anyone else. They've not been in contact with anyone in their 3-person family. They've not gone out to the movies or any public gathering, so they can't spread to anybody else. This family of 9, however, one person can spread to these 2 people, one person can spread to these 2 people, and the 3rd person can spread to these 2 people. So all 9 of them. They may not all be symptomatic. I mean, some of them are now having a little bit of a fever or something. And then this one person here spreads to this one person. And that's all. So for day 2, here we will have Day 2 will be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 9, 18, 20, 22, 25. And here, day 2, we will have 3 plus 9, 12, plus 4, 16. Okay, are you following this? So now let's take another day, day 3. So this person spreads to these 2 other people. This person does something special. He decides he's going to get on a flight. And at the airport, he comes in contact with other people, so he spreads to these 2 people. Okay? This guy stays at home, but he spreads to these 2 people. This guy also goes out to a football game, all right? Spreads to these 2 people. This person, these 2 contiguous people. This person, these 2 people. Okay? Now, each of these spread to 2 people. These, there are 3 of them, so they will spread to 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're running out of room. These 3 people spread to 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then who haven't we touched? There, these people here, and they will spread to, their 4 here will spread to 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this 6 people will spread to 12 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So by day 3, you see what's happening here: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 63, 66, about 70, 71 people here. Let's just say 70 people at least. And day 3 here, same number, 16. So as this goes on and these people spread more, this will flatten out, this number. Day 4 is also going to be on this side, 16. While this will continue to escalate or increase, what we call exponentially. The curve, not a straight line, but bending upwards. So this is what happens with when you apply social distancing to a situation like this, where the disease is spreading exponentially. The caveat here is that, you see, these people have to physically not be in contact with anyone else. It's not the time to have, play dates from another family group. It's not the time to have your family, another, come visit. So those are the things that can bust this bubble that the social distance creates. So what it does is that if your family is one that is negative, it will protect you. So that's the first thing that we said. It can protect you and your family. If your family is negative to start with, it will protect you. If one of you is positive, then it will limit the spread to just that family. Okay? The second thing that it does is that it will help control the spread of the disease. You've seen how this flat lines, you flatten the curve. That's what they talk about, right? So it helps control the spread of the disease. As soon as you flatten the curve, it doesn't allow the disease to rise to the point where it becomes a challenge for the healthcare system. It also allows the disease to actually start fading earlier. Because as the days go on and this is increasing, there are people starting that cycle of the disease. But in this scenario, everybody has, at this point, by day 3, day 4, started the cycle of the disease, and usually, as they say, in about 20 days or so, those people that would, either be asymptomatic and then, turn negative, or have some mild symptoms and then turn negative, they would have gone through that phase. The third thing that it does is that it medically helps them, the healthcare system, to be able to treat the disease. So there's the fading of the disease, but then again, people can then easily identify who produces the symptoms of the disease, and they can easily track those people that they've been in contact with. Okay, so that helps from an epidemiological standpoint, that the tracking is easier, as opposed to here, where, as you saw, like that person that traveled, it's difficult then to track and trace the sources of the infection. Okay, so those are three main ways in which the social distancing can help. It can help protect you and your family. It can help in terms of stopping the spread of the disease. It can help to achieve that flattening of the curve. And then number three, it can also help medically in terms of intervening in the disease, treating the people that are positive and are showing symptoms, and it will allow the natural fading of the disease to begin to occur. Share this video so that people have that knowledge, so that we can come together to beat this coronavirus. I thank you very much for listening.